is Jade Rhodes. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and creator of Lilith Path Hypnotherapy and Lilith Path Regression Therapy. In this Asteroid Lilith introduction, I will discuss the archetype and energy of this placement as we interact with it within Lilith Path Hypnotherapy. I will not be discussing the astronomy. However, if you are interested in that aspect, I do have information about it on my site, jaderhodes.com. And as tradition, I want to note that my dog is sleeping here under the desk. So if you hear snoring, snorting, any creature sounds, that is my dear dog. All right, Asteroid Lilith. Asteroid Lilith is the initial recognition of our sovereignty. And I love this word recognition, especially as a hypnotherapist, because it's recognition, to recognate, to rethink, to change or shift the mind. And your Asteroid Lilith placement indicates where you hold a conditioned inability to express your authenticity, your truth, and where you feel that you are not valued or that your wisdom is not valued by others or even yourself. So Asteroid Lilith reveals where you feel prevented from choosing, moving, actioning, and determining your life. Asteroid Lilith is where you confront the ways in which you have been repressed, suppressed, and oppressed. Repressed being psychological or internalized denial of self. Suppressed being conscious, so ignoring feelings, ignoring intuition, denying natural urges. And oppressed is systemic. It's the purposefully implemented abuses to deny human existence. Asteroid Lilith is the space where we assert our sovereignty, our integrity, and our very existence. Because Lilith wants freedom to move, to change, and to be herself. Asteroid Lilith is where you no longer cooperate in your own non-existence. She guides you in how and where to channel this energy in a way that is empowering to you, in a way that honors you. You choose your own life, your own timeline, your own existence. And in understanding the how and the where, refer to your natal chart. The sign placement reveals the personality of this energy, and the house placement is the area in life where this energy is expressed. If you'd like to explore what that means for your specific sign and house placement, I invite you to explore my Lilith Path Hypnotherapy library, where there are videos for Lilith in the signs and Lilith in the houses. And there is a video for each sign and each house. However, these videos are on the overall Lilith energy within sign and house. So for a more specific reading of how the 3 Lilith placements express in a specific sign and house that is unique to you, I invite you to book the Lilith Path Hypnotherapy Journey, as that is where we explore these placements with more depth and with more specificity towards how they pertain to you in the season of life that you are in. And it is important to note that within this placement, there is an inherent rage, because Asteroid Lilith reveals the many ways that you have been dishonoring yourself or allowing others to dishonor you. And when you recognize this, it can be jarring and upsetting and frustrating. But what comes from it is that you will no longer allow that use of you. You will no longer compromise yourself, your authenticity, your expression, your existence. This placement initiates you into remembering your sovereignty and shifting beyond external expectations so that you can cultivate and maintain a way of being that honors yourself. And by deepening into true alignment with yourself, there will likely be experiences of exclusion, of rejection, of some form of banishment from the core of society, as well as the diminishment of relationships that benefited from your disempowerment. And as you align with your truth, the relationships, the people, the places, the environments that are no longer a match to your empowered self will naturally fall away. And they may not fall away gracefully because they're losing something that they used and that is uncomfortable for them. So don't allow them to make their discomfort your discomfort, right? Stay aligned with yourself. So, knowing that there is a kind of exile that happens when you begin unfolding into your asteroid Lilith energy, it is important to recognize that it is self chosen. You choose self exile. You accept the loneliness that inevitably follows that deep internal shift as you recalibrate. You accept the loss of perceived safety and security rather than be disempowered. And in this voluntary exile, you learn what it is that you need to nurture and sustain yourself and discover your true desires and needs for your own existence. And deepen into trusting your own inner knowingness, your intuition, and your innate wisdom. And this is why it is important to learn the wisdom of your asteroid Lilith placement, because you are important. You matter. Your existence and authentic expression in the world matters. It is your gift to humanity. And as mentioned previously, if you'd like to learn more about your specific Lilith sign and house placement, I invite you to explore my Lilith Path Hypnotherapy library. And if you feel called to deepen into your Lilith Path journey, then I warmly invite you into Lilith Path Hypnotherapy initiation. And if you want to learn more in general about Lilith Path Hypnotherapy, you can visit my site, jaderhodes.com. And if you have any questions or you want to book a consultation, you can email me at hello@jaderhodes.com. And to stay connected, you can find me on Instagram at Jade Rhodes and here on YouTube, Jade Rhodes Hypnotherapy. I warmly invite you to subscribe. And with that, from my heart, thank you for being here, and I wish you a beautiful day.